How's it going, everybody? This is Zion Siren. So in the background you might see a bunch of complete and total crazy losers just jumping up and down around a huge crowd, just a bunch of anime characters all jumping. This was the final moments of the closed beta of KurtzPel on livestream, the NA server. We were jumping around the GM, just having a little laugh, our last, essentially, moments in the game before we have to say goodbye to these characters as the server wipe goes through and the game goes down for an undetermined length of time. We don't know when the early access will come out, and really, I'm incredibly sad about that, because this game was absolutely amazing, and it's hard to say goodbye to it. And maybe that's just because of the fact that it is so polished even for a beta. The beta ended February 25th, 6 p.m. Central Time, and I played essentially from the launch exclusively basically this was the only game I was playing during the time the beta was running. And coming up soon, you should actually see the black screen where we finally say goodbye to the game and get booted off the servers. It's a very sad moment for all of us, but that's what this video is for, is a final goodbye to the closed beta of KurtzPel and a bit of discussion about the future of the game. So, after watching several of the live streams, we have some information. Obviously, this is readily available information. This isn't any insider crap, so don't really, don't feel like I'm throwing around anything classified. So, the game itself is a MOBA, MMO, sort of action RPG and fighting game all crammed into one really polished masterpiece, in my opinion. It's, even with the small taste that we got, it is very, very refreshing as a game. It doesn't try to be something it's not. It just does its own thing, and I love that about this game. It's just, there was a learning curve at first, obviously. It's not too steep, though. You just need to go into the training grounds, play around with your weapon of choice until you can essentially launch an enemy into the air, follow them up, and do a decent combo into maybe a skill or two. That's not that big a deal. It's very easy, very, very accessible, and that's what it sounded like the devs were aiming for. Now, the game is mostly PvP focused, and that's what most of the clips that you're gonna see in this are. I don't think I caught any PvE footage from the beta, unfortunately. I wasn't really recording any of it. I did stream for a little bit, so I might rip some of that down, but that'll be in the future. Really, it's just a PvP focused game, but there is going to be a lot of PvE content, and from what we tasted of it, it's very high quality as well. They're not just tacking this on last minute as an afterthought. It is challenging, it is well made. There are some issues, but those are probably balance issues due to the beta, and I will give them the benefit of the doubt after witnessing what they did. With this game, you're not getting screwed. That much I can tell you. They have not said yet whether they are going to sell it as a buy-to-play game, something a la Guild Wars Final Fantasy 14? 14? Excuse me. But yes, they haven't said anything about that. They have, however, said that they will not be having a subscription fee of any kind, which is great news for anybody who wants to play an online game. It's always good to not have to pay that monthly fee just to get onto your game. And the lobby itself was a social experience even without the emotes. It's really fun. The community was very accepting. Everybody was really creative. I saw cosplays, I saw original characters. I saw all sorts of different things that people did, and I was really impressed. The community, people were complaining a little bit about some balancing, but in a competitive game, that's a given. Any competitive game is going to have people who have complaints, issues, that sort of thing. At the same time, it was very rare to see the level of insults and just absolute salt, I guess, that comes from things like MOBAs in general, fighting games, anything of that sort. Nobody was really raging at one another. People will throw around a bit of banter, but that's neither here nor there. It's fun. The game was all in good fun. The community was really great, and I hope they stay that way. And really, I hope they grow, because this game does deserve the player base. It deserves a huge player base, honestly. I hope that it succeeds. And that's why I'm making a video now. I want to spread the word to... I don't have that many subscribers, but anyone who hasn't really caught the game yet, I want to put it on their radar, so when it does come out, they give it a try if it's free. That's the main focus, is getting people into this, because this is something I feel everyone should at least give a shot. Honestly, the level of passion and polish that went into this game is way more than any dead, lifeless creation. Like, let's say Anthem, for instance, since that game recently came out, actually around the same time this beta launched, and has been getting some very negative press lately, since it's kind of just not what people were hoping for. It's lifeless is really what the best word is. I already used it, but there's just nothing there. In this game, it's not the deepest fighter, but there is a lot to this game, and you can tell the devs cared about every step of it. They weren't being forced into it by anyone. And really, that's what shows in the quality of the game, is this is art. It's incredible. Even if it's not your style, you have to respect the level of effort that went into this to make it so amazing, and really just, I don't want to say perfect, because it's not perfect. It has so many issues, but it's so good. And back to gushing again. Now, there was a little bit of salt in my chat there with my teammate. Sorry about that, but really, this game there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, it comes down to the small details that are gonna make this game great, as opposed to just good like it is currently. I don't want to say that it's not great, but most people won't love it as much as I do. Now, really, this is what I hope my content will be. This game is going to be a big part of my channel, hopefully. And I hope that everybody enjoys this game. I hope that it kicks off hard, because I want people to play with. I want this to be huge. It's obviously never going to be a battle royale level phenomenon, but it can still be huge. It can still have a great community. So let's just spread the word. If you like what you see, send this to friends who would also like it. And that's what I want, is I want this game to grow. Now, specifically to the developers of the game, thank you for being so open, being really just transparent. I know you're hiding a couple things like planned release dates or pay models. Hell, you might be hiding the fact that you're gonna probably sell a lot of these costumes that you gave us. And I'm not even mad, because you guys do deserve to get paid for what you've created. It's really amazing what you've done. So here's hoping that this game has a long life and is just that's all it is. It's something amazing, and I hope to see it grow. Alright, after this I'm going to leave you to watch the rest of this match, and it doesn't end the way you would think, but yeah, real quick, I just want to pop in and say, hey, if you like the channel and you like the content that you see, maybe check out some of my older videos. I am working on some newer things currently, considering recording maybe a Doom playthrough, since I've never really played it, and definitely making another montage video with the PvP from this game, kind of like my old Dark Souls videos. So yeah, subscribe if you want to stick around and see all of that. Hit a like just to get this video up to the top if you want to spread the word a little bit for the game itself. Hell, you don't even have to share my video, just share the game. And I'll be posting a link to the official game Discord in the description. And yeah, take it easy. Have a good night, guys. Or a good day. My outros are really bad, I'm sorry. I'll get better at it, and maybe I'll do more voiceover videos. We'll see. These voiceovers are actually very difficult. I did not think it would be this hard. But yeah, take it easy, guys.
No, 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 no!